Hello, hello. All right. Let's get this party started. My name's Allie Burns, and we've got something special for you today. I've got Sean Higgs from Winning Free Picks and Craig Trapp from Picks and Parlays combined together to do a little show we're calling Hidden Gems. All right. So these are the games that are a little bit under the radar. All right. Which is where I find that I make the most money when I bet on sports, is games that are not the main games. Okay. So we're going to go over 4 games that are going down on Saturday, September the 18th. Like I said, these are below the radar, under the radar games. And we're going to start out with Middle Tennessee at UTSA. That's University of Texas, San Antonio. I've cashed on UTSA. I like to call them UTSA. I have cashed on them in the past. They're the favorite here, minus 13. I hit them on the money line week 1. That's what I did. And the total's 59.5. Higgs, what are you looking at in this one?
Yeah, I like this little team here. A lot of guys back. I had them over Illinois as a big underdog play, and wonderful. It got there. I'm happy. I'm going to say over to 59.5 here. It's 13 the line. I see that happening too. If you want to bet aside, but I'm all for the over here. Last year, I think it was 37-35, a wild shootout. Same thing this year. I'm thinking San Antonio Roadrunners, let's go. We're going to put up a 40 spot, and Mid-Tennessee, listen, they're not the best team. 35-14. They were the 14-7 game in Virginia Tech. Then they get their doors blown off second half. Good. I want a bad defense. Give me the over here.
All right, we're taking it over. I like it. Already we're off to a good start. Okay, Craig, next one up, we're going to talk Troy at Southern Miss. Troy's minus 10. The total was on the screen, but now it's not anymore. And so
it's underneath us.
We're going to go 50.5 on this one. Mr. Trapp, what do you say?
Interesting game. The last 2 times these two have faced off, I think it was 2019. It was like super high scoring, 47-42. Southern Miss won. 2016, they squared off 37-31. So points have been, let's just say, like fireworks display in these last 2. But I'm looking at a side here. Last week, Troy was pretty good against I think what's going to be end up by the end of the season, you'll see that Liberty team's going to be really, really solid. They only lost by 8. I just don't think the Southern Miss team's very good. I mean, they did beat Grambling last week, 37-0. But the first game against USA, they 31-7. That's not that good. That South Alabama team, I don't believe is going to end up very good this year. And, they were a 2-point underdog in that game. So it tells you what they think of this Southern Miss team. So I like Troy minus 10 here. I think Troy will bounce back after last week. Their defense is pretty good. I do think Troy will win this game. I was thinking like 30 to like 17 type game here. So let's take Troy minus 10.
All right, that's what I'm going to do then. No problemo. Write that down. Northwestern is at Duke. That's our next game we're going to talk about. Northwestern's the favorite, minus 3. The total's 49 and a hook. Higgs, what are you looking at?
We're looking at a little home doggy here with Duke. Now, both these teams replacing a lot of players. We know this, right? I mean, Northwestern out of the gate against Michigan State got run over. Duke, listen, they've been bad, all right? The gleam is definitely off a cutoff. But in this spot, they're the Big Ten, probably better football conference than the ACC, but how are they even favored here? No defensive coordinator, right? He left, new defensive coordinator. They've had trouble stopping a run. The kid on Duke's got 6 touchdowns and basically 300 yards already in his games. I think Duke's just going to pound the ball, they don't throw the ball a lot, which is good. Less turnovers for us, and just kind of grind out an ugly win. And that's the way Northwestern plays anyway. Ugly, like the girls that go there. I don't know. I don't know anybody goes to Northwestern. I don't know. I have no idea why I said it. I'm sorry, Northwestern alumni.
That's horrible. Oh my gosh.
Listen, that's the way. It's this ugly football. It's not like the sexy Ohio State. We're going to air it out 70 times. No, they're going to do a little defense, try to get a turnover here, win this one 17-14, 27-20. So give me the points here, home dog. Get it done here, Duke. Come on.
So you think Brutus is sexy then? All right. I see where you're at. All right, Trapp. UAB is at North Texas. I'm a big North Texas fan myself, but I've also cashed on UAB. UAB minus 12.5. The totals are 12 and the total's 57.5. What do you got for me here?
Well, North Texas didn't look great last week. The 23-point loss at SMU, lost by half a point against the spread, so backers probably have a little sore thumb. But UAB, after that Jacksonville State loss or win for week 1, 31-0, bounced back. I thought had Georgia in a good spot. Georgia, big win against Clemson week 1, backup quarterback, JT Daniels was out. So you'd think, oh, maybe they could hang with Georgia. They're 22.5-point dogs. They lose 56-7. So that was an embarrassing spot. I think what you do, I like UAB. I think they will cover that 12, but I think the safer play is the under here. I think UAB's defense is going to step up in a big way. You give up 56 points last week. That's pretty embarrassing. This UAB defense was pretty good last year. Last year they finished one of the better under teams, if I remember right. So I like the under here. I do think North Texas ground game is going to be the key for them to try to control the clock, try to make this at least stay in this game till late. And I think you limit the number of possessions. That will help North Texas stay close. That also helps our under here. So I like the under 57.5 in that North Texas UAB game.
Okay, so that's how we're going to play those 4 games. We can do a quick little recap. I do want to remind everybody, you can find both of these guys' premium plays and packages over at picksandparlays.net and use the promo code PUNT, P-U-N-T. Save you 20% off of the entire site, including both of their premium plays, or you can get both of their packages, smush them together, save 20% off of that. I know, right? I think of things. That's what I'm here for. So Middle Tennessee at UTSA. Higgs likes this one to go over. Troy is at Southern Miss. Craig, you're taking Troy. Northwestern at Duke. Higgs is going to take the points with the home dog Duke. Let's go Blue Devils. And then UAB at North Texas. Craig likes that one to go under. That's how we're going to play this round of Hidden Gems. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications.
That's it.